I want to start by defining the term. A bull trap is a lower volume rally that occurs in the midst of a bear market that ends up being a head fake and sucks people back in. And there have been some really convincing examples where it looked like, oh, the bull market is resuming, but it was just a bull trap. And we talked about this, Michael, you and I, a couple of shows ago, the 2000 to 2002 bear market, which I probably still have PTSD from. But the S&P rallied 5% or more on 10 separate occasions. Those blue squiggles higher amidst this grueling 51% bear market, those are instances of the S&P rallying 5% or more. And then, as you can tell, falling apart, seeing lower lows later on. And every time that happened, less and less people wanted to play along, which is why you get lower highs on the way down. That's what an example looks like of multiple bull traps inside of a bear market. Centerpoint Securities has this really great thing on bull traps. If you were to take a crayon and illustrate for somebody what does a bull trap look like, to me that's a really great example because it actually breaks the downtrend and you think you're out of the woods. But this one has gone way further than this illustration, which is why it's really hard for me to believe that this is a setup that's going to trick everybody.
We got back all the losses. Like, it's over. I'm not saying that we can't fall,
losses.
but we got back all the losses.
Usually in a real bull trap, you rally back to a resistance level, usually the downtrend, and you challenge it and fail. And that didn't happen here. Usually there are big momentum divergences or volume divergences, and that's not the case here. Even anecdotally, the things that Robinhood is saying with trading volumes, the ETF flows, all of that stuff is confirmation, not divergence. But let me show you what it would look like if it were a bull trap. Very simply put, a market rally that's accompanied by low volume. Yeah, people are buying, but not to the same extent they were on the way up. That's a classic tell. When you have really high volume like what we've had, that's how you go all the way. Potential bull reversal.